Hello, welcome to another YouTube video. In today's video, I will be trying a different art style, which is anime art style. So this is not my first time drawing or trying to draw anime art style. When I was younger, my primary way of drawing was actually drawing anime characters. So this is not unfamiliar for me. It's just that with time, my way of drawing has just changed. I feel like with this art style, there isn't like only one way of drawing anime characters. Like, you can use different techniques and you can draw different like eye shapes, noses, lips, everything. So, of course, my way of drawing is not the only way that you can draw anime characters. There is a lot of different types. So, yeah, I wanted to do a female character and a male character. These are not like characters from any specific anime. I wanted to kind of make my own characters, so I just drew what I like. The only thing is that for the second character or the male character, I found like a reference photo of a man just for the angle of his face so that I can copy the pose. But his features, I just drew it how I wanted to. So as you can see, the first character I'm drawing is the female character, and I drew the eye shape that I like, and I drew her nose and mouth the way that I wanted to. Of course, there are some of the characteristics of anime, like the big eyes that are way bigger and not so proportioned with the rest of her face, and the way like her head shape is very, like her chin is very pointy, and those are just some of the characteristics of anime art style, as well as later you will see her hair. The way I drew and shaded her hair is pretty much how anime characters usually have their hair. But as you can see, I did want to do her hairstyle a bit different. I didn't want her to just have straight hair with bangs, so I added these like little curls. Yeah, that's just how I like it. I feel like for the anime art style, the first like sketch is not as important as like when you start shading and like adding shadows and highlights and like the blush and the strands of hair and everything. I feel like when you start adding the details, that's really when your art starts to look like what you want. So when I started drawing, I didn't even like the way that like my character was turning out. But then like when I started shading, when I was done with her eyes, I was like, "Oh, okay, now it's starting to look like something. It's starting to look good." Doing these two characters, it really reminded me when I used to draw anime characters, and I used to have so much fun doing that. And when I drew this, I also really enjoyed. But the thing is, like, the thing with me is that I I don't really limit myself to like only one art style. I've seen a lot of videos where people are like, what is your art style? Find your art style. I feel like you don't really need to have a specific one type of art style. You can draw however you want, however you feel. I feel like drawing is really about, do you enjoy it or not? You don't have to limit yourself on, I don't know, just realism or anime art style or jelly art or whatever, doesn't matter. You should just do what really truly makes you happy and what you enjoy drawing the most. So for me, like I told you guys before, it's very hard for me to keep doing just one thing. So I easily get bored if I keep on drawing faces like the same and always in the same style and always like the same things. So doing this like different art style, like doing this in anime art style, really like it made me so happy because it was again something different, like drawing differently than I'm used to. And it also brought up some like childhood memories of me drawing characters before. So I will probably be trying more different art styles in the future, because there's just so many different ways that you can draw. And I feel like it is selfish to just limit yourself and be like, okay, I'm gonna just do this and that's it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's great if you want to master one art style, but I feel like if you are just gonna stop there, I don't think that's good for you. I think you should explore more art styles. I feel like if you like drawing and if you want to be better, you should try new things, and it's okay if you're not good at it. Like, I feel like my two characters, like, they're far from perfect. There is always room for improvement. I can improve in many ways, not just of course in anime art style, but in like any drawing that I do, I will see something that could have been done better, or I could have done this, I could have changed this, I don't like this. But that's the whole point. Like, you're always practicing and you're always keep on improving, but you can't really improve if you don't challenge yourself and try to draw different things and try different art styles. So, like I said, I will probably make this a series whenever I lack inspiration or I feel like I'm stuck or I don't know what to draw. I feel like I will try a new art style and then post it, because why not? In the end, I really like the way that my female character turned out. I feel like she's very cute, very pretty. In an anime, I feel like she would be the very kind hearted lead character. That's what I feel like. She's giving that kind of vibes. So, like I said, for the male character, I used a reference just for his face position because his face is a bit like tilted and he's looking down. So, I did the features by myself. I just drew what I liked, but the position is like that's what I use the reference for. I hope you understand. I thought that I will be having a lot of trouble with like his face, and because for some reason I chose this very hard angle. I mean, hard for me. But I actually did pretty good. I wanted to go for like a bad boy anime character kind of vibes, and I think I did pretty good. If you're wondering what he has in his mouth, it's a lollipop because the guy in the reference had, now I can't remember, was it a cigarette or a lollipop? But yeah, he had something in his mouth, so I just copied that. But yeah, I really like the way my male character turned out as well. If I had to choose, I would choose my female character just because I feel like her face came out a bit better. I like the way he turned out as well, of course, but I feel like his face, I don't know, the proportions are a bit off for me. I feel like I made his like lower part of the face too long for my liking. I feel like I should have made his face a bit, how do I say it? I feel like his face is elongated. I feel like I should have made it a bit But I don't know. Let me know what you think. Do you think I should have done it like that? Let me know what you guys think in general. But yeah, I mean, I already struggle with drawing male characters anyways. So drawing it in this style, it was actually like kind of it was I don't know, it was okay. I thought that because I'm struggling with drawing men anyways, I thought it would be very hard, but actually it was quite okay. And I really, really like my favorite part when drawing in this style is when I add the blush and the shadows and when I start shading and everything. That is definitely my favorite part because that is when I feel like the drawings really like they come to life. They look so different than like the first sketches. And for this character, I feel like I just drew a basic like bad boy kind of character, like long hair, I mean longer hair, like earrings. And also I kind of drew his teeth, which is very weird for me because I hate drawing teeth. For some reason, whenever I draw teeth, they look so bad. Like my characters, they suddenly look like monsters. Like it is so bad. So I am really happy that actually this time it looks good. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Do you think I did a good job at drawing this like anime art style? And let me know what art style should I try next. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.